Hi, I'm Vincent.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
And we're the program directors for LAEF. So what LAEF is the Los Angeles Educational Foundation is essentially a foundation whose mission is to open more educational opportunities for underprivileged children in the community. So our largest project so far has been working at the Santee Education Complex, where in essentially their first 6 years of running, and with over 100 students taking the AP Calculus AP exam, not a single student had passed the exam at the time. So we saw a problem, and we were contacted by Dr. Gomez, the principal at the complex, and we worked with the administration to design a curriculum to have an accelerated 8-week course for the calculus students there to prepare for the exam. And ultimately, we actually got 2 students who passed, which was extremely rewarding and it's an amazing experience for everybody.
So I've been at LAEF since the beginning, and for me it's been a learning experience for me as well as for the students, because I like coming here and I like teaching. Since entering, I've learned a lot, math-wise especially, because teaching students calculus, I'm relearning, and that's been a great help to me, relearning calculus and everything.
So hi, my name is Kevin, and I was a tutor at Santee Education Complex, and I was teaching Calc AB, and what I got out of it was, first of all, I got some teaching experience. As a student, what you really do at school is all you do is learn and learn and learn and absorb all the knowledge that teacher gives you. And it's not just really teaching students that's 2 years older than me that's difficult, but it's also really just teaching itself. I was always accustomed to just learning without really giving my knowledge away to people, and that was something that's difficult, but I eventually mastered throughout the course of my time at Santee Education Complex. Another thing I got out of it was the joy of giving my knowledge to those who need it. And it really feels great when students just, oh, that's what I exactly needed to learn, that's what I didn't get, and now because of your knowledge, I understand it, and I learned something new. That's just something great I got out of Santee. I think the greatest moment is usually when you get students out of that confusion or out of that state of really not knowing what's going on and just panicking. And I think one day when I was teaching a student integral, and that student has been confused for the past few weeks, but that one day when I taught him something, his eyes lit up and he was like, oh my god, I finally get it. This is something that I've been struggling with for the past few weeks and I finally get it now. Thank you so much for this. And when I eventually helped them with it, and they really got the things that I want to teach them, that really touched me, and that was really the greatest moment. I think what really got me going pretty well at teaching them was experience, essentially. At first, it was pretty hard because I didn't know what they didn't understand because we didn't really know each other. I didn't know their pace at school. So as we eventually got more classes going, I knew what were the strengths and weaknesses, and I pretty much just tackled the weaknesses, and with their strengths, I added a lot more to it. So now not only are they improving upon the weaknesses, but they're also improving upon their strengths and adding more to it. And with that, I think I got more successful at teaching them, and eventually we succeeded.
For me, the most important thing I got out of LAEF was just the joy of working with students like Nestor and Kilmer, who both passed, and just seeing the way they've transformed through the 8 weeks. Even though 8 weeks is a very short time, just seeing how they've transformed in their math abilities and calculus abilities, and also their personalities and how much more comfortable they are with the material and with just working on math problems and dreaming for a bigger future and going to college, essentially. Nestor never thought he would go to college, and now he's at Glendale Community College. I think I can't really choose greatest moment. I would have to choose 2 greatest moments. The first greatest moment was when Nestor actually finished his first calculus practice exam with me, and he was already at that point where he was on the verge of between a 2 and a 3, and that was when I really saw the determination in him come in, and he told me that, okay, I'm gonna get that 3, and then he worked even harder. And the second greatest moment was when Nestor texted me that he passed the exam with a 3, and then afterwards I checked on with Kilmer and he said he passed the exam with a 4. So that was another great moment to hear about when both of them passed, and it's great to see that they're both moving on to brighter futures.
Most out of the experience was it was very inspirational for me to see students who don't have the same opportunities as us to and like all the things that we take for granted, like getting a very strong education, solid background in the concepts we learn, being able to get those things for them just really means so much to them. And when they do get it, they are very inspired and very motivated to just like gather all the opportunities they can and essentially improve their futures. And for me to see them so motivated and so inspired to pursue like better futures for them was really inspirational for me. The process of experiencing being a tutor was a very enriching experience for me. I never had I really been able to get the opportunity to, pass on my knowledge to other people. And at first, it did come hardly to me. Like it wasn't an easy step. But gradually, over the course of working with the students and the students actually helping a lot by being so receptive and being so motivated to work, I was able to develop my skills as a tutor and to better pass on my knowledge to them.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Gonzalez. I'm a senior here at Santee Education Complex, and I come every Saturday to learn more AP Calculus. This program has benefited me because it's a review. At the beginning of the year, I missed some class, so therefore there are some things that I don't know, and this is helping me because I'm reviewing it and I'm getting smarter every week. I appreciate the tutors a lot because they're teens and they're like us. If they make a mistake, most likely we have made the same mistake, and I like that they teach us because they help us correct those mistakes and they help us learn from our mistakes. And I feel like we can connect better with the students because with teachers, kind of like the teacher's gonna tell you what he knows, but as students we kind of might have went over the same mistakes, and therefore they can help us correct those mistakes and help us get better with this class.
My name is Mr. Jacobo. I'm from Santee Education Complex, and I'm working to pass the AP Complex. This program is very helpful for us in order to pass the AP exam. It makes us faster, makes the tutors help us understand the problems better. Very helpful.
Hi, my name is Kilmer Chavez. I'm an 11th grader and I go here to school in Santee Education Complex. And, it's really very helpful because the tutors are they're explaining everything clearly and then they go through the steps one by one, so I get the problems and you know. I feel grateful that the tutors were there to help me, and also teachers like Mr. Nguyen mostly I feel happy that I passed it and thankful, you know. I recommended them actually in one of my friends in calculus class. I told them that I think that by the end of the year they're gonna come and help you guys out. So I told them that it's helpful if they go to Saturday classes, you know. Oh yeah.
As a math teacher, I was very, very concerned because although we have shown growth on our CST scores, the previous 7 years, although our teachers were working very hard, they hadn't had a student pass the AP Calculus exam. And I wanted to work with our teachers because I know that bringing in kids on Saturday, supporting them that way, along with all the good work that's happening in the classroom, would be what took our students and our school to the next level. They did a great job of working with our kids. On Saturdays, they tutored or they sat next to our students and they did one-on-one interventions. And as a result, we had, for the first time at Santee, we had students pass the AP Calculus test. And again, it's definitely because of the support from Simply Savant, along with our students, and teachers just becoming more comfortable with the material. So I'm very appreciative.
I want to say thank you to LAEF and all the people that are working in there for helping me out, especially AP calculus. That's a really hard subject, and I couldn't have done it without you guys.